The Himalayas, once a symbol of serene beauty, have become a stage for military tension. The recent clash between Indian and Pakistani fighter jets has sent shockwaves across the world. This incident, a dangerous escalation in an already volatile region, demands our attention. The world watched with bated breath as news broke of the engagement. Initial reports were confusing, a mix of claims and counterclaims. What unfolded in those tense moments above the Indus River? This essay seeks to provide a clearer picture of the events. We will examine the factors leading up to the clash, the capabilities of the aircraft involved, and the potential global ramifications. Join us as we delve into this critical moment in South Asian history. Tensions between India and Pakistan, simmering for decades, boiled over on April 22, 2025. A devastating terrorist attack in Srinagar, Kashmir, claimed the lives of dozens of civilians. India blamed Pakistan-based militants for the attack, further escalating tensions. India's response was swift and decisive, Operation Sindoor. This operation involved airstrikes against alleged militant camps, located across the line of control, the de facto border in Kashmir. The situation was already precarious, and these airstrikes pushed the two nuclear-armed neighbors closer to the brink. Pakistan vehemently denied any involvement in the Srinagar attack. They condemned the Indian airstrikes as an act of aggression and vowed a befitting response. The stage was set for a dangerous confrontation. At the heart of this aerial clash were two of the most advanced fighter jets in the region, the Indian Air Force's Dassault Rafale and the Pakistan Air Force's Chengdu J-10C. Let's examine these formidable machines. The Rafale, a French-made twin-engine fighter, is renowned for its versatility. It can perform a wide range of missions, from air superiority and interdiction to reconnaissance and nuclear deterrence. It boasts advanced avionics, a powerful radar system, and a wide array of air-to-air and air-to-ground weaponry. The Rafale's radar, the RBE-2AA, is an active electronically scanned array radar, providing superior detection and tracking capabilities. India's acquisition of the Rafale significantly bolstered its air superiority capabilities. The Indian Air Force has integrated the Rafale into its fleet, enhancing its operational readiness and strategic reach. The J-10C, a Chinese-made single-engine fighter, is no slouch either. It is a highly agile aircraft designed for both air-to-air combat and ground attack missions. It features a modern design, advanced fly-by-wire controls, and a powerful engine. The J-10C is equipped with the KLJ-7A radar, which is also an active electronically scanned array radar, giving it a competitive edge in detection and engagement. The J-10C's arsenal includes long-range air-to-air missiles and sophisticated electronic countermeasures. Its PL-15 missiles are known for their extended range and precision, making the J-10C a formidable opponent in aerial combat. These two fighters, representing the cutting edge of military technology, found themselves locked in a deadly duel high above the Himalayas. The rugged terrain and high altitudes added an extra layer of complexity to their engagements, testing the limits of both pilots and machines. The outcome of such encounters could tip the balance of power in the region, making every dogfight a high-stakes affair. Section 4. Dogfight over the Indus, a blow-by-blow account. This chapter delves into the intense aerial confrontation that unfolded over the Indus, a region fraught with historical tensions and strategic importance. The skies above the line of control became the stage for a dramatic and high-stakes dogfight between the air forces of two neighboring nations. Details of the engagement remain murky, with both sides claiming victory. The fog of war often obscures the truth, and in this case, both nations have presented conflicting narratives. Each side has its own version of events, making it challenging to ascertain the exact sequence of actions and outcomes. However, piecing together available information paints a picture of a tense and chaotic encounter. Eyewitness accounts, radar data, and intercepted communications provide glimpses into the ferocity of the battle. The skies were filled with the roar of jet engines and the streaks of missile trails, creating a scene of controlled chaos. The engagement reportedly took place near the line of control, with both sides scrambling jets after detecting enemy aircraft on their radar systems. The line of control, a heavily militarized and contested boundary, has long been a flashpoint for aerial confrontations. The detection of enemy aircraft triggered a rapid response from both air forces, setting the stage for the ensuing dogfight. The Pakistani jets, a mix of J-10Cs and JF-17S, were reportedly vectored towards the incoming Indian Rafales by Pakistani AWACS, or Airborne Warning and Control System aircraft. These AWACS played a crucial role in coordinating the movements of the Pakistani fighters, providing real-time intelligence and guidance to ensure an effective interception. What followed was a tense game of cat and mouse. The Indian Rafales, known for their agility and advanced avionics, engaged in evasive maneuvers to outwit their pursuers. The Pakistani pilots, equally skilled, attempted to gain a tactical advantage by anticipating the Rafales' moves and positioning themselves for a decisive strike. Both sides employed electronic countermeasures in an attempt to jam enemy radars and disrupt communications. These sophisticated technologies added another layer of complexity to the engagement, as each side sought to blind and confuse the other. The electronic warfare battle was as intense as the physical dogfight, with both sides deploying their best countermeasures. The mountainous terrain, with its narrow valleys and high peaks, added another layer of complexity to the engagement. Pilots had to navigate through treacherous landscapes while maintaining situational awareness and avoiding enemy fire. The rugged terrain provided both cover and obstacles, making the dogfight even more challenging and dangerous. Reports suggest that the Pakistani J-10Cs, utilizing their beyond visual range missiles, managed to score a hit on one of the Indian Rafales. These missiles, capable of striking targets from a significant distance, played a pivotal role in the engagement. The successful hit marked a critical moment in the dogfight, demonstrating the effectiveness of the J-10C's weaponry. The Indian pilot, however, managed to eject safely. The ejection seat deployment was a testament to the pilot's quick thinking and training. Parachuting from the damaged aircraft, the pilot descended into the rugged terrain below, where rescue operations were promptly initiated. The safe ejection underscored the resilience and preparedness of the Indian Air Force in the face of adversity. Section 5. The Fog of War. Unconfirmed reports and the scramble for information. In the heat of conflict, the first casualty is often the truth. The chaos and confusion that accompany military engagements make it difficult to discern fact from fiction. Immediately following the clash, both sides rushed to control the narrative. Newsrooms buzzed with activity as reporters scrambled to deliver the latest updates. Military spokespersons from both nations held press briefings, each presenting their version of events. India acknowledged the loss of one Rafale but claimed to have downed a Pakistani JF-17 in return. The Indian Air Force released statements and footage to support their claims, aiming to bolster national morale and assert their dominance in the skies. Pakistan, however, denied losing any aircraft. The Pakistani Air Force countered with their own narrative, showcasing their jets and insisting that all their aircraft were accounted for. They accused India of fabricating stories to cover up their own losses. The situation was further muddied by the lack of independent verification. Satellite images and third-party reports were inconclusive, leaving analysts and journalists to piece together the puzzle with limited information. The remote and mountainous terrain made it difficult to ascertain the veracity of claims from either side. The rugged landscape with its challenging geography hindered efforts to gather concrete evidence. This natural barrier added another layer of complexity to the already convoluted situation. Social media became a breeding ground for speculation and propaganda, adding to the confusion. Hashtags trended, and viral posts spread like wildfire, often without any basis in reality. Both sides used these platforms to sway public opinion and disseminate their version of events. This lack of clarity underscores a crucial aspect of modern warfare: the battle for information. In today's digital age, controlling the narrative can be as pivotal as achieving tactical victories on the battlefield. Information warfare has become a key component of military strategy. In an era of instant communication, the ability to shape the narrative is almost as important as battlefield victories. The rapid dissemination of information, whether accurate or not, can influence public perception and international opinion. As the fog of war thickens, the scramble for information becomes a battle in its own right, with each side striving to emerge as the victor in the court of public opinion.